I noticed on the old Daimler recently that the clutch started to drag slightly once the car had warmed up. It was okay when it was cold, but it does seem to drag. So just changing gear when the car's stationary, for instance, trying to get into reverse, it definitely grinds slightly. So I suspect that there may be some air or some issue with the clutch release cylinder. I mean, this is the where the clutch fits is the operating rod, and the slave cylinder fits in there. I've taken it out already, as you can see. Here's the slave cylinder, which I've cleaned up slightly. So, let's come back out. Right, so all the bits are in here. So there's the slave cylinder itself. Everything's pretty simple. I've taken all apart, taken this bleed nipple out and cleaned the whole thing. No obvious problems with it. I haven't changed the fluid for years and years, so I guess there may be some water in the fluid that's warming up and evaporating, causing the thing to go soggy once it's warm, or maybe there is some air in it. But in any case, I might as well take it apart, give it a good clean, change the fluid. And I actually happen to have this old slave cylinder repair set, which comes with all the bits. So is there the new main washer. Comes with some grease and a new bleed nipple rubber, which I didn't have originally, so that'll be handy. This has been without one for all these years. It also has this little washer in it, and I don't know what that's for, but I don't think it's for my version of the slave cylinder. Looking at the instructions, the kit seems to be a whole range of different slave cylinders, different cars. So on the back here there's quite a range of slave cylinder arrangements, so I'm assuming that other small washer is for something else, and I don't need it. Anyway, so here's the main piston. Has a sort of conical cup on this side, which just the actuating rod that you just saw under the car, that just sits in there and sits in the bottom of that cone, and that's the way it works. So it's pretty straightforward. Just need to get this that's easy, this old washer off and put a new one on. Yeah, it just comes straight off. I already cleaned this in a tank of paraffin. That needs a bit of a clean underneath where the washer was. But interestingly, this looks like a completely different size, isn't it? It's a bit worrying. I suspect I'm going to have to either put this one back on or find the correct washer, because that isn't like the right one. That's a shame. Just have a look at this again. It says here it's a clutch slave cylinder for Dart, so it should be right. But yeah, I mean this the piston is basically 1 inch. There you go, that's 1 inch. This caliper has fractions on it, which is actually quite handy. Fractions of 1 inch. So there you go, for instance, 1/32. That's definitely too loose. But no, it is basically 1 inch ball. Yeah. Yeah, 25 1/28. Oops, 63 64. Yeah, it's nominally 1 inch, isn't it? Right. Okay, eBay, here we come.